Good morning, Mark Murphy, and I'm here with Freddy Ehlers, Minister of Tourism from Ecuador. And you may remember the name Ehlers from coffee. Tell me the history of the coffee before we get into tourism to Ecuador.
Well, it's a nice story. My ancestors, my great-grandfather, he came from Germany to Brooklyn, and they made this coffee there that the old people from New York, from the northeast of the States,
they know this.
I think they used it.
Of course.
They drank it.
And somebody found this. Terry Dale from USTOA found this in an old shop somewhere and sent this to you down here in Ecuador. And I've actually just traveled for the first time to Ecuador to experience the destination. I've done some pretty interesting travel, but recently Ecuador was recognized by Lonely Planet as one of the best in travel for 2013. This just hit Freddy's desk as I arrived here, and I opened it up to the flag page, and you conveniently flagged the page. Tell me a little bit about Ecuador's standing here. Number 4.
Yes, they have, it's 40 years of a Lonely Planet. So it was a surprise for us because they have here the 10 top cities, the 10 top regions, and the 10 top countries. And Ecuador has been considered in number 4 in the world as a country to visit in 2013. That's very important. It's the only South American country, and only one other country of Latin America is in the top 10. So for Ecuador is very important. It's a moment in which we are promoting the tourism of conscience. That's the most important thing for us.
What does that mean? I've heard that saying, tourism of conscience.
You know, we just recently had the Second World Ethics Congress of the WTO, World Tourism Organization, and the meeting of the Ministers of Tourism of the Americas in Quito. And the name of all this Congress and all this meeting with 36 or more countries attending was Tourism of Conscience. Tourism of Conscience includes ethical tourism, includes responsible tourism, and includes sustainable tourism. Tourism can be very good or very bad for the countries, depending what type of tourism. What do the tourists do in the country?
Right.
What happens with the country, with their culture, with the communities that are in the places where the big hotels establish their headquarters, and that's why we want to promote, and the World Tourism Organization has accepted this idea. All the countries of the Americas now are speaking about the tourism of conscience that includes all this that I've told you, but it goes a little bit further to something that is inside your heart and inside my heart. I really believe, Mark, that we are living, we're so lucky that you, myself, all the people that are looking this program are living a change of civilization, a change of era. Something new is being born that we don't even know the name. But it's an old world that is finishing with the good and bad things that exist, but a new humanity is being born precisely in these days.
And what I love about it is this audience that's watching this is travel agents in the US and their customers. And so they have the ability to come to a place where you mentioned the sea, the mountains, the people, the culture, the food. And by checking out what Freddy's talking about, you have an opportunity to share that experience with your customers, or if you're the actual customer and you're thinking about travel to a place like Ecuador, remember, for 2013, one of the best in travel, number 4, Ecuador by Lonely Planet. Congratulations on the book, and thank you so much for your insights today. For Freddy Ehlers, I'm Mark Murphy, Travel to Ecuador.